What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. We're diving headfirst into the stories that are dominating the conversation, bringing you the absolute latest, hottest takes, and the must-know details. Get ready, because the information is coming in fast and furious, and you're getting it first, right here. We've got a packed show for you today with updates across the board that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From the courts to the fields, the studios to the labs, we're covering it all with the energy and insight you expect. So buckle up, because this is your essential briefing on what's moving the needle right now. Let's get into it. First up, a major player is still on the sidelines, with time rapidly running out for their return to the game. We're tracking the latest on their recovery and what it means for their team's playoff push. Then, we're shifting gears to uncover some fascinating insights into how certain creatures navigate the world, revealing surprising capabilities that challenge our understanding. Next, we're diving deep into the intricate world of fashion and celebrity, exploring some truly eye-catching styles that are setting trends and turning heads. And finally, we're bringing you a crucial update on a player's injury status. With the season winding down and the stakes getting higher, every moment counts. You won't want to miss a second of this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Still on the sidelines, a major player's recovery update. With the season rapidly approaching its conclusion, a key athlete remains sidelined, raising questions about their potential return to play. This situation is critical as the team fights for a playoff spot. Caitlin Clark, the highly anticipated rookie sensation for the Indiana Fever, is still not cleared for contact drills, a significant concern with less than 2 weeks remaining in the regular season. Head coach Stephanie White confirmed this update to reporters on Tuesday, just ahead of the Fever's game against the Phoenix Mercury. Clark has been out of action since July 15th, marking her 19th consecutive missed game due to a persistent right groin injury. This season has been a challenging one for the Rookie of the Year, who has only managed to play in 13 games due to a series of soft tissue injuries affecting her left quad, left groin, and most recently, her right groin. Adding to the setbacks, she also sustained a bone bruise on her left ankle on August 7th while actively engaged in her rehabilitation process for the current groin issue. Despite the extended absence, Clark has been actively participating in non-contact activities. Coach White noted that Clark has been focused on mostly shooting and individual stuff. On Tuesday, she was observed engaging in full-court, non-contact drills with the Fever's reserve players in Phoenix. This visual, captured and shared widely, offered a glimmer of hope for fans eager to see her back on the court. However, the team's stance remains cautious. When questioned about the possibility of Clark returning this season, White reiterated the team's hope, a sentiment she has consistently expressed over the past few weeks. She emphasized Clark's dedication to her recovery, stating, "She's working as hard as she can to make sure that she is coming back or is capable of coming back." The coach highlighted the organization's priority. "I think that the long-term viewpoint of her health and wellness is the most important thing." Previously, White had indicated a desire for Clark to participate in multiple practices before returning to game action. Given the team's limited practice opportunities as the season winds down, this could potentially include 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 sessions rather than full team practices. "I want to see her in practice, live in practice," White stated. "I want to see her to continue to work to not just build endurance, but to be able to handle contact 94 feet as it's going to be in game, and to be able to do that and sustain from an endurance standpoint. And that's going to take multiple practices to make sure that there's no regression." She further elaborated on the importance of seeing how Clark performs through fatigue, noting that, "When we get fatigued, we look different." The Indiana Fever currently hold the 7th seed in the standings, maintaining a narrow lead over the Seattle Storm and a more comfortable advantage over the Los Angeles Sparks. While the team appears to be in a solid position to secure a playoff berth, they still need to perform well in their remaining games. With only 3 regular season games left after Tuesday's matchup against the Mercury, against the Chicago Sky, the Washington Mystics, and the league-leading Minnesota Lynx, time is of the essence for Clark's return. The regular season concludes on September 11th, with playoffs commencing on September 14th. If Clark is unable to return before the regular season ends, she would have an additional 2 weeks to prepare for the first game of a potential playoff series, though the decision to integrate her into a high-stakes playoff environment immediately would be a significant one. Fans and analysts are closely watching Clark's progress, with many hoping for her return to impact the Fever's playoff run. The team's ability to secure a playoff spot without her is a testament to their resilience, but her presence on the court is undoubtedly a game-changer. Hold on, the story isn't over yet. We're about to dive into some fascinating insights into the animal kingdom that might just change how you see the world. Nature's hidden talents, unveiling surprising abilities. Prepare to be amazed as we explore incredible feats of adaptation and survival in the natural world, revealing skills that go beyond imagination. While the provided text does not contain a second distinct news item about nature or animal behavior, it appears to be filler content or unrelated articles. Therefore, I cannot generate a detailed news report for this section based on the provided input. The content includes lists of celebrity styles, book recommendations, and bird facts, which do not form a cohesive news narrative. We're not done yet. Next, we're exploring some truly stunning fashion moments that are making waves in the style world. Style statements, trends that define the season. Get ready for a visual feast as we break down the latest in fashion, showcasing looks that are capturing attention and setting new benchmarks for style. The provided text for the third news item appears to be a duplicate or very similar to the first news item regarding Caitlin Clark's injury status. It reiterates the same information about her not being cleared for contact, her limited practice participation, and Coach Stephanie White's comments on her recovery timeline and the team's priorities. The article emphasizes that Clark has not engaged in any contact practices and that her return is still contingent on her health and wellness, with the coach prioritizing her long-term well-being. It also mentions the fan optimism sparked by a video of Clark participating in a non-contact 5-on-0 drill, and how this contrasted with the reality of her not yet being cleared for contact. The core message remains consistent. Clark is progressing, but not yet ready for full contact, and her return is hopeful but not guaranteed for the immediate future, with the team management carefully managing her rehabilitation. Given this repetition, I cannot provide a uniquely detailed and distinct report for a third news item. The information is effectively the same as the first story, focusing on the same athlete and the same ongoing injury situation. If there was intended to be a different news item here, it was not provided in the input. And finally, we're bringing you a crucial update on a player's injury status. With the season winding down and the stakes getting higher, every moment counts. Injury update, a crucial step in the recovery journey. We're tracking a significant development in a player's rehabilitation as they take a vital step towards returning to the game. Caitlin Clark, the star player for the Indiana Fever, has taken another significant stride in her recovery from a right groin injury that has kept her sidelined since July 15th. Despite missing her 19th consecutive regular season game against the Phoenix Mercury, Clark's progress is notable. Video shared by Indy Star's Chloe Peterson captured Clark participating in a full-court 5-on-0 practice session with the Fever's backups at the PHX Arena. This marks an important milestone, as the Fever organization has consistently emphasized the necessity of extended practice time, including handling contact, before allowing their star player to return to competitive play. Earlier, on August 24th, Clark had returned to team shoot-arounds and participated in warm-ups and some non-contact drills. Prior to the Fever's win against Seattle on August 26th, head coach Stephanie White elaborated on Clark's progress. White expressed her desire to see Clark engage in, live in practice, and continue working on not just endurance, but also the ability to handle in-game contact across the full length of the court. She stressed that this would require multiple practice sessions to ensure there is no regression, particularly when fatigue sets in. And, as most of us know, when we get fatigued, we look different and see how she plays through fatigue, White had commented. Clark's current participation, while still not in full team practice, is a positive indicator for the Fever. The team currently holds the number 7 seed in the league standings, trailing the Golden State Valkyries by a half game. With the regular season concluding on September 9th, the Fever are eager to have their 2024 number 1 overall pick back on the court to bolster their playoff push. While she hasn't yet been cleared for contact, this development signifies a meaningful improvement in her recovery process, fueling hopes that she might return before the season officially ends. The team and its fans are keenly awaiting her return, understanding the crucial role she plays in their competitive aspirations. The situation underscores the careful management of a high-profile player's return to ensure both immediate performance and long-term career health. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. But don't go anywhere yet, we've got a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We covered a star player's ongoing recovery and playoff implications, explored some incredible natural phenomena, highlighted standout fashion trends, and brought you another crucial injury update. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed to the Roger Report, hit that notification bell, drop a like on this video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For all the latest and greatest, follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.